tag team action right here. TNT as they make their return to South Atlantic Pro Wrestling after the injury to the leg of Tommy Siebold. He and Tommy Angel, what a tremendous young tag team combination they are. And they've got championships and they got dollars in front of their eyes, and they're both very attainable for this young team. But they're in against the rough one. Big Roughhouse Graham. He's big, strong, powerful. And his partner, Johnny Del Rio. Del Rio is quick. He and Roughhouse Graham should really complement each other. They have different styles in the ring. Different builds, different makeups. So TNT is not going to be able to wrestle the same style against both of them. Del Rio has got a lot of quickness, and he's got a lot of size. He's a tall young man, has a good leverage advantage over most opponents. He certainly does over TNT in the ring. Tommy Angel ducked right under, or Tommy Siebold ducked under that. Good quick arm drag. Angel now still outside the ring. Siebold in. Siebold showed you right there he has no bad effects from that knee injury of his and that leg injury, as he really turned it up a notch to show us a tremendous amount of quickness. What an outstanding program we have for you this week, fans. The Patriot is going to be here. We'll see the Patriot wrestle the Cruel Connection. Rob Van Dam against Sammy Morton. That match also during this hour. Rusty Riddle against Tyrone Knox. And Neil Superior will be making his debut against Mike Starr. Del Rio, as he went up for that drop kick, and all of you fans probably saw that it was short. He didn't quite get up enough of steam and power behind that one. Takedown now by Tommy Angel with the arm. And the arm bar now. Good pressure by Angel. Elbow now right to the back. And that was right between the shoulder blades. Good move by the part of Angel. He ducked right under with that backflip. Now with a knee right down across the jaw. And pressure on the arm and the shoulder. Fans, this week we want to say a special hello to Chuck Ricks in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. Chuck watches South Atlantic Pro Wrestling every Tuesday afternoon on Prime Network in Missouri. Hey, Chuck, glad to have all you wrestling fans in Missouri on Prime Network. Hope you'll keep watching each week South Atlantic Pro Wrestling. Well, they made the tag. It enabled them to get almost a double team. It was first Angel in and Siebold right there waiting on Del Rio. Good quick arm drag. Takedown now by Siebold. You got to be impressed with the fact that the way he's come back after that injury, that he's really been able to get in the ring and compete on this level. Siebold with the arm. Good pressure down to the arm, as again here is Del Rio on his feet turning in. That forearm was right to the side of the head. Picks him up. Slams him hard to the mat. Well, we talked about Del Rio being big and strong and powerful, and fans, he showed you some of it right there. Look at Siebold with those elbows, time and time and time again. Hard right down across the arm, and he's gone back to that arm again. If you get a man hurt, you get him injured, stay with it. That's what Siebold's trying to do now, as he's trying to work on that left arm almost exclusively. But Del Rio goes back to the corner. We're going to get our first look at Big Roughhouse Graham. Graham steps through the ropes now into the ring and faces Tommy Siebold, and they tie up out near the center of the ring, and Graham, as you might expect, right away went right to the eyes, into the headlock and in that big left hand. He's got tape around the knuckles on that right hand. He can put you away with that tremendous powerhouse right of his. Siebold into the corner, the big fist right down around the throat. The choke as Siebold was helpless into the corner. The reversal on the whip. Out comes Graham, and down he goes. The clothesline caught him coming out of the corner. Quickly now, Siebold. That's the way you got to wrestle a man as big and strong and powerful as Roughhouse Graham is. You got to use your quickness. You got to use the speed, and that's what the two are doing after the tag. Angel had the leg hook tag. Here comes Johnny Del Rio. Boy, he felt that one all the way down to the tips of his toes, high into the air. Angels got him. This could be it. Bombs away. And Johnny Del Rio will not get up from that. TNT as they make a triumphant return to South Atlantic Pro Wrestling with a win over Johnny Del Rio and Roughhouse Graham. And it was a good one. Fans, let's go back and take another look at that one.
This event is a one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first from Irmo, South Carolina, weighing in at 255 pounds, Sammy Morton. And his opponent, weighing in at 227 pounds from Battle Creek, Michigan, Rob Van Dam. One fall, 10-minute time limit.
All right, fans, one fall here, and this is a match that we've really been looking forward to. Debuting on South Atlantic Pro Wrestling, Rob Van Dam, a young man with just a basket full of moves. You never know what he's going to do. He can just do just about anything athletically in the ring. He's going to give up some weight here. Some 30 pounds or so to big Morton, but I don't know whether Sammy Morton's going to be able to hold him and keep him in that corner or not. Brings him out. It's got him up now. Van Dam slammed hard to the mat now by Morton. Reaching back, leading that back. Battle Creek, Michigan. Look at that. That savate kick. Well, most people will take a right hand and just pepper you with it. Van Dam was doing it with that foot. And then with that savate kick, boy, he sent Morton flying with it. Over the top rope. Off of the ring and off of the apron. Down onto the mat, onto the floor. And a tremendous move by Van Dam to go out of the ring and over the rope. And I think he could have pinned Morton right out there if the ref had been out there. Right back down on him again. Over the top rope again goes Van Dam. Boy, I tell you, fans, where have you seen athletic moves and ability like that? It only comes along once in a long, long while. And this young man is really just a tremendous all-around athlete. He can really get around that ring. Not only that, he's got a lot of tremendous savvy in there. The youngster says, and he knows that, hey, I've got to work my way up. I know it's going to be tough. There's a lot of good, rough, tough competition all throughout South Atlantic Professional Wrestling. But, hey, I'm here. I want to do it. I want to go up. I'm determined to do it. And my ultimate goal, of course, is that championship. And right now, being for that. Don't ever doubt it for a moment. Elbow right there from Morton. That's going to send him to the mat. Now he's going to have to shake the cobwebs out of his head. With his size, he don't want to tie up. When he can stay away from the opponent, boy, he's really got him at a disadvantage. Just like that. See that complete backflip. Down he goes, though, from that clothesline. When you have moves like that, you can really get yourself out of a lot of trouble and a lot of jams. But that clothesline caught him across the throat. That's going to slow him down. And another clothesline. Now the chin lock. And again, Morton now putting the pressure on that neck and on that head. He knows that the youngster, Rob Van Dam, has great aspirations, and he knows he has the ability to get there. But in his way are many, many an opponent like Sammy Morton, and they're trying to derail him every opportunity they get and in every match. They're going to put a roadblock in front of him if at all possible, and they're going to bring him down. And they'd love to be the one that halted him right where he is at count of two. Oh, I thought he was going to be there for the count of three. With a leg drop. right down across the chest. Count of 2 again, and Von Damme that time again kicked out at just the count of 2. Somersaults around the ring, over into the corner, away from Morton, but Morton right back after him. Just keeps driving that shoulder right to the midsection as he had him in the corner and back to the turnbuckle. Now with a wrist. Just kicked the leg right out from under him, sent him flying to the mat. Now Morton has put up a good match against the youngster. By the hair, down he goes. Shoves him away again. As they stood face to face, eye to eye, just jawing each other into the corner. Now it's Von Damme with a shoulder to the midsection. Keeps just driving it in. Here's the whip all the way across the ring. Standing drop kick. There's that savate kick again. As that time he got him high up on the chest. Into the corner. A split leg moonsault, he calls it. And what a beaut. Well, I tell you, tremendous move from this youngster, Rob Von Damme. And I don't think Sammy Morton knew exactly what happened to him. I know he don't know what hit him. And fans, hey, let's take another look at that. All right, fans, with me right now at ringside. What a tremendous win. And I tell you, we saw some fantastic moves in that match from this young man, Rob Von Damme.
Oh, thank you very much. There's many more where that came from. I wrestle a little different, and I'm different to the area. I plan on showing you a lot more stuff. I'm so excited to be here. These fans really make me feel welcome here. They make me feel like I'm at home here. I really appreciate that from them.
I tell you, they love you. You were just mobbed. You couldn't even get out of the ring for all the kids. And the youngsters, I tell you, they really seem to love you.
Yeah, I know, and it's a great feeling because I'm new to the area, and it's great to have them there to welcome me. And I'm here for a reason. I'm going to go through the opponents one after one until I get up to that title shot of Helmut. If Helmut Hessler's still hanging on to it when I get up there, and that should be really soon. I can't wait.
Well, I tell you, I think it may be soon also. The way you get into the ring and the things that you do in the ring, it's tremendous. Where does all that athletic ability come from?
Well, I've got a background of kickboxing before I even got into wrestling, so I like to combine both of them, you know, because that's what I feel like that gives me an edge over my opponents, and I'm going to use that edge because I want to get up there. And like I said, Helmut, Rob Von Damme's a name that you're going to want to remember because he's going to be hearing that real soon across the ring.
And I tell you, we look forward to seeing you in many, many more matches like that, and I know the fans do everywhere. Good luck to you, and congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Rob Von Damme fans, you're going to be hearing a lot, and you're going to be seeing a lot in the future from this young man, as he says he's after that championship of Helmut Hessler.